Year 2015 and the beginning of 2016 have been very interesting for the Arbitration Institute of the Finland Chamber of Commerce. The time allowed for my welcome address doesn't allow me to spend too much time on the recent activities, but I would like to highlight two topics that are close to my heart personally. First, diversity in arbitrator appointments, and secondly, mediation. As to the diversity, I think that most of you have hopefully already heard about the recently launched Equal Representation in Arbitration Pledge, a call for the international arbitration community to commit to increase the number of women sitting as arbitrators and give them the equal opportunity. As noted in the GAR news last week, only 10% of sitting arbitrators are women, despite 20% of dispute resolution partners in law firms worldwide being women, which itself is a figure that definitely needs improvement. Signatories of the Equal Representation in Arbitration Pledge, such as the Finland Arbitration Institute, commit to increase the number of female arbitrators and give them the equal opportunity. The signatories commit to improve the profiles and representation of women and take necessary steps to ensure that women are appointed as arbitrators. The Finland Arbitration Institute's Board of Directors has been and continues to be dedicated in promoting diversity and especially gender diversity in its arbitrator appointments. As noted in a GAR news last week, actually we had the highest number of female arbitrator appointments within all the arbitration institutions that were studied for this pledge and reported in the GAR news. Last year, 32% of all arbitrators appointed by the FIA board were women. The share of women is even higher, 39%, if we exclude the ad hoc arbitrations where we only appoint women, appoint arbitrators. To take parties as an example, it's not self-evident that women are appointed as arbitrators. Parties only rarely appoint actually women as arbitrators. In our FAI cases, during the past 10 years, only in a couple of cases have the parties appointed women as arbitrators. There is definitely still need for improvement. There are no good, let alone justifiable or rational explanations why the parties do not appoint more women as arbitrators. This being the case, I think we all, institutions, parties, council and arbitrators, should change our mindsets and rethink the criteria we use when appointing arbitrators. The most suitable person and arbitrator for an individual case may very well be a man. And here I need to emphasize that I have nothing against it. We have excellent male arbitrators also here in the audience. But let's give talented women the equal opportunity. And also, let's take into account age and culture in arbitrator appointments. The Equal Representation in Arbitration Pledge that I urge you to all to sign is all about changing our mindsets, as the topic of today's conference suggests. The second topic that I wish to address is mediation. Changing those mindsets is needed for businesses as well, and also in the dispute resolution market. The sustained uncertainty in the world economy has forced companies to rethink their businesses, cut costs, and reform. This will inevitably affect the dispute resolution market as well. Dispute will arise also in the future, and arbitration is definitely needed to resolve the disputes. But we should not exclude the use of other dispute resolution methods, such as mediation, concurrently, or as an alternative to resolve commercial disputes. This is why today the Finland Chamber of Commerce launches its mediation rules. The mediation rules will provide a flexible, straightforward, and business-friendly tool for mediation. It's a confidential and voluntary process. Finland has already for a long time been very well known and worldwide recognized for peace and conflict settlement. Here we are to thank very much the Nobel Peace Laureate, former President Mr. Martti Ahtisaari, a renewed peace mediator in international conflicts, and CMI, Conflict Management Initiative, an independent Finnish organization founded by Mr. Ahtisaari in 2000 that resolve and try to also prevent violent conflicts through mediation and informal dialogue. Their work has been really impressive. Yet, for some reason, commercial mediation has not been popular in Finland. However, when I meet and discuss with companies and ask about their preferences about dispute resolution, I have sensed an increased need and demand for mediation. Why is mediation then not more commonly used? What are the reasons behind this situation? I leave these questions unanswered for the time being, as the third panel of today's conference will elaborate on mediation in more detail. I personally think that there certainly is room and need for mediation in the dispute resolution market. We here at the Finland Chamber of Commerce hope that the launch of our new mediation rules will start a new era in commercial dispute resolution here in Finland, and we hope that our rules will successfully respond to the needs and current and future needs of all companies here in Finland and internationally. With these thoughts, I wish you all a pleasant conference day with 3 interesting topics: digitalization and cybersecurity, mediation, as I already mentioned, and then we will hear interesting discussion on companies and in-house counsel's perspective to future of arbitration. I hope you will enjoy this panel discussion. I'm very much looking forward to them myself. Have a wonderful conference day. And without further ado, I wish to give the floor to our first speaker, Mr. Janno Limnell, who is the cybersecurity professor at the Aalto University in Finland. He will elaborate on interesting questions relating to cybersecurity, a topic that is highly relevant for us all in the audience. Mr. Limnell, the floor is yours.